Hey, kia ora! Helen Brahms coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling, fun Friday. How has your Friday been? You ready for this nice long weekend for those of you in the States where we are observing 4th of July on Monday, so you get a 3-day weekend. Woo! Oh, what am I going to do with myself? I don't know. Oh, I have a list of stuff that needs to get done. So how about you? What plans do you have for this weekend? Please let us know in the comments below. And before we get too started, if you're watching on YouTube, please click the like button, the subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications. So what fun are you having this weekend? What plans do you have for this weekend? Are you staying at home? Are you meeting up with family and friends, having a 4th of July barbecue? What you up to? I'm planning a nice quiet weekend at this point. The only thing I'm going to be doing is a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff. Housework is definitely one of them. My new vacuum cleaner has arrived. Yay! Getting excited about a vacuum cleaner. I do have one that is under the couch here in the RV, but it's not very good at picking up dog hair. It takes me ages I almost have to vacuum on a daily basis just to keep ahead of Zeffy's fur. But this one that I ordered, I actually got it on Prime during the Amazon Prime days, and so it was a good chunk of a discount. It's about like 40-50% off, somewhere around there. So it got delivered to my mail place. So I'm picking it up tomorrow. It actually got delivered like Monday. Yeah, Monday. Got delivered on Monday. I just haven't had a chance to get over there yet to pick it up. So I'm picking it up first thing in the morning, and when I get back, I'm going to get to vacuum the floor, and I'm sort of like looking forward to it because there is so much dog hair on my floor right now. I'm sort of like, oh my gosh, these little fur bunnies. I can actually go along around. This is terrible. This is how bad it is right now. I can actually go along around the edges and things and just pick up handfuls of dust bunnies. I'm trying to keep ahead of it. It's not working. The vacuum cleaner that I do have just doesn't suck very well. It's a bad vacuum cleaner. For touch-ups, yes. But this other one I've got even has like the little crevice tool on it. It has a little power brush for fur on furnitures and things. So I'm really looking forward to using that one because it's designed specific. It's one of those ones that has the pet attachments to it. So we can help get all that dog fur up and everything else. Because if he doesn't know what's going to hit her this weekend. She's sort of in two minds about a vacuum. When you pull it out, she runs away. But then when you turn it on, she comes out to see what's going on, and she kind of keeps her distance, but she watches. And as you go back with the vacuum cleaner, she'll come forward. But then, of course, when you move forward with it, she walks backwards. So this is sort of like in sync thing going on like this. It's kind of funny. And so that's going to get done this weekend. So I'm looking forward to having nice clean carpets again without dog hair everywhere. You can't even put a pair of pants on because you know how when you're putting pants on, they kind of fall on the floor and all that. You pick them up and there's dog's fur all down the back of it, and it's like great. My groceries have been done right now, so I did put my order in for my groceries. So they will be delivered this evening, so I don't have to go to a supermarket and bother with anybody doing any last minute 4th of July shopping. That's all getting done for me. Yay! And I forgot to get the tumblers out again. So we do have the drawing for the end of the month. On my 2nd year anniversary, we are going to be doing a live drawing for the tumblers. There's a pink one and a black one. The winner gets to choose which they would like. They will get it engraved with their name on it. It'll be personalized for them, and they're just really cool little tumblers. And I wish I had them. I keep forgetting to get them out. But yeah, so if you would like to enter the drawing to win that. It's free to enter. There's no obligation for anything. Just go to havetowin.com. The link is in the description. And there's a thank you for entering the drawing. You will get a free copy of the ebook Family Tree Decoded, which is all about just some little hints and tips in there about starting a family tree, researching. Talks a little bit in there about the DNA testing as well, whether it's worth it, that sort of thing too. So it's just a little highlight type of book. Doesn't go into depth on subjects within genealogy. It just sort of gives you an overview. But it's a cool little book. So if you would like a copy of that, if you'd like a copy of the book, go to havetowin.com and you will automatically be entered into the drawing. If you just want to enter the drawing, go there and you'll automatically get the book as well. So either way, you're going to end up with a copy of the book once you go to Have to Win. There is no obligation on anything, no sales, no nothing. You have the options, but you do not have to take them, which is kind of cool. That's the way we wanted to do it. So what fun things are you up to this weekend? We are also going to be working on a book. I still haven't decided which book I'm going to read this, although there was one that James Patterson did a collaboration with Bill Clinton on a book called The President is Missing. It was an awesome read. It was really, really cool. Now they've come out with a second book, something about the first daughter. So I think I have that on my Kindle, so I may sit down and read that this weekend. Because the first one that they collaborated on was really good. It has all the James Patterson's twists and turns in there, and then he's used the knowledge for Bill Clinton from his time in the White House and that about how not how security is set up, but kind of sort of, I guess, a little bit. It was just a really good book. So that one was The President's Missing, and the next one is called something about the first daughters in the title. But it's another collaborative book, so I'm looking forward to reading that one since I enjoyed the first one. I was sort of like, yeah, let's see what's this like. And I read it on a flight. Where was I flying to? I don't remember where I was flying to. I was flying somewhere, and I read it on the plane, and I finished it before I got to wherever it was I was going. And those sorts of books, because I live in the RV, you don't have a lot of space. So what do you do with books? That is a very excellent question. Thank you for asking. So what I do with the books, especially the novels, when I finish reading them, is some of the campgrounds I go to have libraries. And they're sort of like, leave a book, take a book type of thing. So they're exchange libraries. There's no checking it out, stamping it, making sure it's back by a certain time. It's a courtesy thing. It's just something that, if you take a book, bring a book in its place, so then they're not running low on books and things. And sometimes I've taken one book from one library at one campground, read it, and dropped it off at another library at another campground. And I actually have a bag of books right now waiting to go to the library here at the resort. Here at the resort. I just haven't had a chance to take it up yet. But I do have to do laundry this weekend, so I will probably pop over into the library and drop those books off. A lot of them closed the libraries. A lot of them closed the libraries down during 2020. Or if you were going into the library, it was by appointment only, and they only allowed one person in at a time. But that's a great way for, because I love books. I love secondhand bookstores as well. Maybe I could do that this weekend. I've got to get the dog taken care of. Yeah, the dog care place is full this weekend. So everybody's leaving the dogs behind. So as if he can't get to go play. Let's see, I'm going to put it on my list to find where the nearest used bookstore is. Because yes, I could take them in there and trade, but I think it's kind of fun to go into the libraries that are at the resorts and see what books they have. They're always like going in there and browsing. Because some of them have really good libraries, like some of them are just sort of like it's a small closet room with some shelves on it. They may have some DVDs in there that, again, you can borrow the DVDs, bring them back, or it's take one, leave one type of thing. In the books, take one, leave one, or read it while you're at the campground and take it back before you leave the campground. So it's all done on honesty, and it's actually really quite good. They will never get any of my non-fiction books, because my non-fiction books, you've all heard this, it's a process to read a non-fiction book. I have my highlighters, I have my different color pens, I have my post-it notes, so I can take notes and mark up the book and make it mine. On a fiction book, I don't do that, so I'm happy to switch out fiction books. It's not a problem at all. So maybe I'll do that this weekend, is go up to the library here and check them out when I'm doing the laundry this weekend, and check them out and drop off the books that I have here that I need to get rid of. So I've got a little more space. Only taking up this much space, but I can get about 4 or 5 books in there. There'll be non-fiction ones too, by the way. But the cool part with having my storage unit now too is that I can, because there's some stuff that I'm holding on here, like that I don't need right now, or I won't need when I'm traveling again. Like my big roll of the reflectix that I've taken off all the windows. I don't want to put that into my lockers on my RV, so that's going to go up to the storage. I still have to line some of the cupboards, so I will do that with the reflectix, and then whatever's left I'll take to the storage unit, and then I was looking to see what else I had that I could take over there as well. What else? Because I had a working locker in California where I would switch out the clothes. So if I was traveling and it was going to be like the winter time, I wanted something a little warmer with me, so I would go in there and get like a jacket and all of that sort of stuff. And then when I came back, if it was summertime, I would put all the winter stuff in there and just travel for some, maybe put a sweatshirt, keep a sweatshirt in there, maybe a pair of sweatpants, and that was about it. But having the working storage is really good because then you've got, you can change things out as you need to based on the seasons as well. So if you're like decorating your RV for different holidays and things, you can have your container that has those little holiday decorations in, and say if you're going away for a month and there may be a holiday happening, like say for July, say you're driving away for July and you may have your 4th of July decorations with you, but you don't have your Christmas ones, your Halloween ones, your Valentine's ones, your St. Patrick Day ones. You don't have any of the other ones. You just have 4th of July. The other ones are in a locker somewhere. So that's a cool part about having that. So you kind of got that little extension, kind of like the garage at home, So you have that place where you can keep those things and you're not having to cart everything with you. But you've still got to downsize and all of that, and I still have a lot of stuff I have to go through, and it's one of the reasons I'm glad I found a daycare place for Zeffie, because it means I can go drop her off and go spend a few hours over at the storage locker going through it, going through some of the boxes, and organizing the lockers a little more as well, so that I can easily find things too. So that's one thing I have to do. So I will be doing that. Excuse me. And but I won't get to do that this weekend because it's like a 30-minute drive to get to the storage place, and then a 30-minute drive. So that's an hour, and that's kind of a little long. And then doing anything at the locker on a weekend, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Too many cars around. So so maybe next weekend. But I'm definitely going to get her booked in for the weekends now so that she can go play, come back here at night, and then go back and take her back next morning. If I want her to have a 2-day weekend there where she gets to play with the other dogs, it's always good for her to socialize. So and then I'm working on another project, and you guys are going to get to benefit from this. So I have some really cool friends who have who are amazing entrepreneurs that they inspire me. They are just really cool people, and I want you to meet them. So we're going to be doing at different times throughout this month, and we're doing it just this month to see how it goes. But different times throughout this month on the evening ones, we're actually moving to 6 p.m. Pacific time. So on the evening calls, we may have a guest or two on throughout the month. And I will let you know who's coming up. Like, hey, tomorrow night we're going to have da-da-da-da-da. And we will let you know that. So you'll be able to tune in with us. But we've got some really, really cool people who I'm super excited to have them here. And we're going to try and tie in a little bit with what they do with what the theme of the day is. So we'll see how that goes. But I will let you know. I'll give you a 24-hour warning. That's all you're getting is a 24-hour warning. But you can always go back and watch the replays. They're either, they've been hosted on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch the replays. But yeah, we're going to have some really cool people coming up. And that's this month as part of the 2-year celebration of doing Facebook Lives every day for 2 years, leading up to the 31st and the drawing. And sorry, I'm just getting a notification in my ear that they need to replace something in my order. Oh yeah, no, it's approved. Approved. It's really funny. You always tell them ahead of time, here's my items, here's my approved replacements, but they still have to send you a message to say, hey, we've switched this item out. Do you still approve it? So I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, so anyway, so we're going to have some guests coming on with us in the evenings. Not every evening, just some of the evenings throughout the month. And you'll get to learn, you'll get to hear from some incredible people about what it is that they do. And they're very inspiring. I like these people. The people that I've approached are very inspiring people. So some of them have some amazing stories and things too. So just stay tuned in as to see who we're going to have coming on. It's going to be so much fun. I'm super excited about this month. I don't know about you guys, but I am like so excited about this month. But anyway, I got to get going. I have to go walk the dog before the groceries show up. Otherwise, she may not get a walk till after 8 o'clock, which she will not be happy about. But anyway, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. And I hope you've got fun things planned for this weekend. Let us know in the comments below what you've got planned for this weekend that's fun. Are you traveling this weekend? Are you visiting family and friends? Are you just having a nice quiet weekend at home? What fun things do you have planned for the 4th of July weekend? And remember, if you want to enter in to win the laser engraved tumbler, then just go to howtowin.com. The link is in the description. Just go click on that link and just enter in to win. And on the 31st of July, we get to reveal who the winner is. Yay! Oh, I'm so looking. Oh, I have to ring my brother tomorrow. I have to contact my brother tomorrow because it's his birthday on the 5th of July. Actually, I have to do that on Sunday because it'll be the 5th of July down in New Zealand, and his birthday is the 5th. So anyway, have a super fantastic, sparkling week, rest of your fun Friday, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow for Shake It Up Saturday. Yay! That day of the week we make you step outside your comfort zone. Yay! Hei konera!